Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down. Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And this is... He gets big! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Threads one in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's fabulous.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's shifting. Chance for a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing.
Del Piero! And he's following up! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Tries to pass it through. Modric. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's had it nicked away. Messi stood his ground strongly. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Adriano. Now it's Del Piero.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Mendes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That ball looks a good one. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Brahim Diaz is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Sané. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Delivers the ball. Brahim Diaz! And it's Modric.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Messi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the left it goes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. No, that was never going to make it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ronaldinho. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the run. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for options for movement. And it's Sané. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, what a... And Del Piero! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates. Substitution on the field.
That gets things going for the second half.
Messi.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Ronaldinho. Coming on the field.
Raul.
Number 21.
That's Beckham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Foot in. Now it's Del Piero. Beckham. Played into space. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! Off the post! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hunis is offering a right smile there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
In towards the backs. Oh, what a climb! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Del Piero unable to make it happen for all. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance. It's Adriano. It's in. And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Can he finish? Aims beyond the defence. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Adriano. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Adriano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! They've done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
A header! Not the best of contact, given it wasn't the easiest of chances.
That ball was absolutely drilled, Peter, and he still got to it. He's showing some really sharp movement here.
Belletti. That has ended up in no man's land. Raul. Ronaldinho. Brahim Diaz. And this is Ronaldo. He's through, it's one shot, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Substitution on the field.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 5, Adams.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertainer.
Roll! They want to be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! It's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Pete.
It's Bale! Not the most accurate pass. Scholes. Can he get on the end of this? Scholes was alert to the possible... Just the keeper to beat! Scholes. Well timed, excellent interception. Belletti. And it's Sané. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shot could be on. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Sané tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Pinches it off him. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's Belletti. He is through here. Beckham. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ronaldinho. Adams cuts it out.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Adriano gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Messi! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's an early cross. A mighty effort! Tried his hardest, but the cross asked too much of him in the end.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly, but you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
Chance, surely! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
It's a really well-measured ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vitinha. Nicely shaped ball, and he cuts out the supply. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. It's played through for him. Well, that's well spotted. Van Bouten making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Raul, and they can counter here. First quarter of an hour gone, and he was quick to react. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And this is Messi. Messi's cross. Oh, what a climb! It's in! The breakthrough strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have our breakthrough. It's so real chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is a great pick out. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He has a look up,
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's Dembele! He has done it! They're back within reach! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, perfectly measured that. Belletti. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Vitinha. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. Shoots! They've done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Could be danger here. Belletti. And that's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And that's a dangerous ball. Darren Fletcher, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Threads one in. Hernes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's gone looking for safety. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Cambio di giocatori.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now the cross. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a pretty loose pass. That ball looks a good one. He's having a shot! And he hits the net! The second half off to a spectacular start! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Tries to pass it through. Beckham, out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Dembele might just make this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has been slung wide.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Raul.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Out of play for a throw.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5, numero 10, Park Ji-sung. Numero 22.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Numero 14, Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8.
And he's intervened well there.
Il numero 19.
Now this could be a chance. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's found a way. Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Pulisic! And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Picked out brilliantly. Now that's a fine challenge. Now it's Bale. He might be in. It's Bale! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Adriano, now it's Bale. Nicely weighted, takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Adriano really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly...
Honest! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's Belletti. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely, now then.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Scholes. Into the last 5 minutes. Scholes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Bale.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that has not gone well. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Spread neatly. Alvarez receives it in a wide position. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us.